I'd like to get everybody here and started. I want to thank you first and foremost for being here today for this celebration and ribbon cutting for Winter Texan Home Sales 2 right here in Wesco, Texas. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd like to begin by thanking you all for joining the Wesco Chamber of Commerce and selecting a day during Texas Chamber of Commerce Week. That's very exciting for us. We are currently celebrating Texas chambers all across the state of Texas, joining over 600 chambers across the state who support local business, support organizations across cities all over the state to grow business and to support local quality of life events and programs just to enrich our community. So we're very proud to be here celebrating Winter Texan Home Sales and the work they do for our community here in Wesco. So first of all, I want to say that on behalf of the Chamber, we have a lot of folks with us here today, and we're very grateful for everyone's time, especially on this Friday, beautiful Friday morning. I think we're getting into some beautiful weather days, so we're very happy that our weather is getting better over the next couple months. We're going to see that, and we're so excited to have these celebrations. I'd like to first begin also by saying thank you to all of our guests who are here, family and friends from Winter Texan Home Sales 2 and the team. Thank you all for being here to support in this event. I'd also like to recognize some of the leadership who's here with us today. I'd like to recognize our Mayor Adrian Gonzalez, who's joined us today. Our Assistant City Manager, Javier Salinas. Of course, our amazing Red Coat Ambassadors, who are business leaders across our community who celebrate business. Our Chamber Board members who are here with us today, including our Board Chairwoman, Rhonda Lewis. Wesco EDC Board members, I know Ms. Sandra Tarleton is here. Wesco EDC staff, our Executive Director for the Wesco EDC, Mr. Steve Valdez. I want to keep hearing the clapping, guys. We love it. We love it. That's how we start our mornings here at the Chamber. We have our Wesco Royal Court students who are here with us today. We have, I know, Ms. Violet Kerr Jr., Ms. Wesco, and Ms. Kennedy Carrillo Jr., Ms. Texas Onion Fest. Thank you, girls, for being with us today. And I'd also like to give a shout out to our media communications team from the city of Wesco who are here with us today as well. Thank you all so much. I have to recognize our amazing Wesco Fire Department Chief, Tony Lopez, who's here with us today. Probably working over here keeping us safe. Chief Robert Lopez with Wesco Police Department, also out there right away. Came to enjoy the event, but immediately began directing traffic for our safety. So thank you, Chief. We appreciate that. Thank you again to all the folks who are here with us today. So to kickstart the ceremony today, I'd like to invite our Mayor of Wesco, Mayor Adrian Gonzalez, to share a few words on behalf of the city of Wesco.
Thank you. Good morning, I guess. Ms. Barber is right. What beautiful weather. Compared to the summer weather that we were having where we were just hoping and waiting to go inside. Now we can enjoy this beautiful weather outside and this awesome event that we're here today celebrating Winter Texan Home Sales that chose Wesco. We thank you for choosing Wesco. Wesco is a place to be, like I've always say, and also the opportunity to go and invite our winter visitors and help them choose their place to stay. And we want to encourage them to be here in Wesco, but I know that you do work all over the valley. So again, I just want to make it a point to come out here. Barbara and I were having a discussion, when was it, Barbara? Sometime this week, about how we want to get our elderly involved and be out there and help them and do little events for them. And I don't like the word to use the word elderly. I like to say just I don't like that word. I don't like that word. The season.
We are.
Yeah, because you guys are young. You guys are young. Young at heart. And we're all young, and so I don't like to use the word elderly. It just doesn't go. But I want to start having these events for all of us to come and enjoy, and especially here in Wesco. So again, I want to congratulate you and thank you for choosing Wesco. And whatever you need, we are here to support you and help you. So thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor, and absolutely, I like the word seasoned. I think that's a nice word to use. But again, we have the great opportunity to welcome this organization here and learn more about the great work they do. I do want to share that Winter Texan Home Sales is a real estate agency specializing in pre-owned mobile homes and park models for sale in retirement communities. They do a lot of great work, and to learn more about that, I'd like to introduce and welcome Mr. Don Sellers to share a little bit more.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. I promised my wife I wouldn't read off the paper, so I'll do the best I can. Thank you, Mayor, and the Chamber. So, just to start, and about 4 years ago, Marcia and I were approached by the previous owner and given an opportunity to purchase Winter Texan Home Sales. In that time, we were a business, primarily focused on the Winter Texans, but it's more than that. And at that time, it was about a $6 million a year in sales. Since then, we've grown the business to average nearly $14 million a year, with 350 to 400 units sold a year. And as much as I would like to take credit for all that, it's all the agents you see out here in the Winter Texan Home Sales to do that for us. They put in countless hours running from one end of the valley to the other end of the valley to make their clients' dreams come true. So, a little bit about the business. Yes, we are structured like real estate. However, we are not real estate. We are manufactured housing. It is personal property. So there is a little bit of difference there with lines we have to stay within. But it's a great business. And we get to make a lot of folks happy with coming to their retirement age and coming down here to a city like Weslaco, Donna, being so close to the beach and the weather. Being a transplant from Ohio, I appreciate the weather. Although the summers are pretty brutal on that. So, but a little bit more about our agents. We have 17 licensed agents that work, like I said, we work from Mission all the way to Brownsville, Los Fresnos, everywhere. So we have something for everyone. And although our name suggests Winter Texan Home Sales, it's much more than that. As the economy changes, as the prices of real estate, and just quite honest, the Texans are now saying, hey, why is it only the Midwesterners, California, coming down here to enjoy the weather and retirement? A lot of folks from Weslaco, they've got a ton of equity built up in their house. Well, they don't want to do the upkeep anymore. They want to have a swimming pool that's maintained, a yard that's mowed. They come by a manufactured home in one of the beautiful parks and enjoy what we've all known for years that we've been kind of keeping a secret. Also, young folks, just getting started, they're buying homes, moving them to a little piece of land so they can build their dream home. I've said in closings with, old isn't but more established folks that had never owned anything, never had anything to call their own. They get to have their own home. First time, in their 50s. This is the first home I've ever owned on my own. And that's thanks to a lot of our agents, going out and finding the parks that are, that are all age, not just 55 and over. We have parks for everyone. And so with that, I'd also like to thank two of the parks we work with, and they're owned by Encore. We have Chris Silva and Amanda Booth. I probably didn't pronounce your name. Chris is the manager at Victoria Palms, and Amanda is in Tropic Winds in Harlingen, but she started over here in Leisure World in Weslaco. Okay, so I thank them for coming and showing their support. We appreciate our relationship with all the Encore parks. So, and just so I recognize all my agents, please raise your hand so everybody can see you. And just to conclude, I want to thank the mayor. Quite impressed, or not got to experience the police escort and almost like the CIA escort. In the chamber, I did not realize you were such a small group. You guys do awesome for being the three of you and all the ambassadors. And who could forget, we have the Onion Fest princess, or Junior Miss Onion Fest and Junior Miss Weslaco. Thank you guys. I'm going to take my paper because it didn't say it.
Thank you, Don, and absolutely thank you for sharing those words and for the work that you and all of the agents do to support people here in the community and giving them the opportunity to celebrate being in a home and just being able to be happy and experience that opportunity to have a comfortable home to live in. And because of the agents and the work that you all do to provide that comfort, support, and confidence in their purchase and in what they're doing. So we appreciate all the work that you're doing to support those coming to the community and those who are already here. So great job to everybody on this team. As we continue the presentation, I'd like to invite one of our chamber ambassadors and also our new board chairwoman, Ms. Rhonda Lewis, to share a few words on behalf of our ambassadors and the chamber.
Good morning, everyone. And I just want to echo what Barbara and the mayor have said. Weslaco is a wonderful place to live. Thank you so much for setting up your business here, because you said you offer services throughout the entire valley, but we can promise that Weslaco is the place to live.
Some of us selfish, we live here all.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I personally don't live here, but I run a business here, and I will tell you, Weslaco is very welcoming to anyone that comes in, and we are growing, every day growing, and have so much to offer to the community. So anyone that is fortunate enough to buy a place here with y'all is very blessed and lucky indeed. We want to thank you for being a member of the chamber, because as Barbara said, the chamber is very involved with our community. We offer a lot of events for our experienced seniors, right? And I like to think of them as seasoned. I'm getting near that age to where it's like seasoned is a good word, experience. But we would like to present y'all with this plaque, Don and Marcia, and thank y'all, so y'all can just show that y'all are part of our family now, part of the chamber family. And it's important to be part of that family, because we will be here for you to support you in anything that you need moving forward.
You gotta put them down, Rachel.
Thank you again and welcome.
So with that, I do want to mention, thank you for the shout out to our chamber, but I also want to share that even though we are a mini and mighty team of three, we are very fortunate to have the amazing ambassadors that we do, who really help us make the work happen and come out and share and celebrate business. It's very important to us as a community to come out together and recognize all the work that the businesses here in our community do, as well as of course the partnership that we have with our city, with our EDC. And again, just like Rhonda mentioned, Weslaco is very welcoming. We are actually even in fact working on a tourism-friendly designation, and so that is something very exciting for us, because we want you to know that when you're in Weslaco, you will always be welcome, and know that you will be welcome with open arms. However, we can support any of you, the agents that are here, please do let us know. And with that, I think we're ready for a ribbon cutting, yes? Yes. All right, so we're going to have everyone join us. We'd love for you to be in the photo. All right, okay, so I think with that, we are ready to cut the ribbon. On the count of three, Don, I'll give you that count off, and Marcia, to cut that ribbon. Ready, 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations to Winter Texan Home Sales right here in Weslaco, Texas. And thank you everyone for joining us today. We appreciate your time. And once again, congratulations.